people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
On third down, going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Inside the 45. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off across the 25. Breaks into the open. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You can see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Touchdown Knights! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
And this offense is feeling itself, right? You drive the ball right down the field, opening drive, and kicking an extra point. Just going to go for 2. Looks like an aggressive game plan for this offense.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Coming out aggressively. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play.
South Carolina, 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. That's caught. It's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sellers. Steps away to find some room. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play.
Continues to fight for yards. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down to 2 minutes to play in the 1st half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Nixon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Here comes the heat. That's reeled in, it's Montgomery. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lofts one down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good.